Italian football our channel, my friends. Today I want to make predictions. Match day, 3 games of Bundesliga. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Please click the like button. Thank you so much. Let's start with Borussia Dortmund Heidenheim game. Heidenheim has 6 points and they are at the top of the point table after the first 6 games of Bundesliga. They won versus 2-0 St. Pauli in first away game. Again they won against 4-0 Augsburg in second match at home. They haven't conceded even a goal in the first 2 games of Bundesliga. Dortmund is going to be at home. They won versus Frankfurt 2-0 in first match at home. They stayed draw against Werder Bremen 0-0 in second away game. And they haven't conceded even a goal in the first 2 games of Bundesliga like a Heidenheim team. And last season Borussia Dortmund Heidenheim game ended up in a 2-2 draw, and my dear friends, but this time Borussia, in my opinion, Borussia Dortmund will make the advantage of playing at home. Nonetheless, this game is gonna be so challenging match, but just by 1 goal difference, I feel in that way Borussia Dortmund will win over against Heidenheim. Borussia Dortmund 2, Heidenheim 1 is my prediction for this game. Second game, Freiburg-Bochum. Freiburg won against Borussia Dortmund 5 times in a row. And Freiburg has big supremacy against Bochum in the recent games played between of these 2 teams. And they got back-to-back victories against Bochum. Freiburg team won versus Bochum 2-1 at home last season. And Freiburg lost against this season Bayern Munich 2-0 in away game, but they won versus 3-1 Stuttgart in first match at home. Freiburg is playing better at home. Bochum is in so bad situation now. They couldn't score even a goal in the first 2 games of Bundesliga. They lost against 1-0 Leipzig in first away game. Again they lost against Mönchengladbach 2-0 in second match at home. This season Borussia Dortmund may get to relegate. This is probability, my dear friends. They are so poor team. But again hard clash is awaiting us. My prediction is going to be in favor of Freiburg. They will win over against Bochum. Freiburg 1, Bochum 0 is my prediction for this game. Another match, Wolfsburg-Frankfurt. In the last 5 games played between of these 2 teams, Frankfurt couldn't get any victory against Wolfsburg. This is very weird and bizarre statistic. And Wolfsburg team won versus Frankfurt 2-0 at home last season. And Frankfurt and Wolfsburg has 3 points after the first 2 games in Bundesliga. Frankfurt team lost against 2-0 Dortmund team first away game. They won versus 3-1 Hoffenheim in second match at home. And this Wolfsburg team lost against 3-2 Bayern Munich in first match at home. They won versus Holstein Kiel 2-0 in second away game. But this game is gonna be so hard clash, my dear friends. I cannot put forward one side for victory. Because of that, my prediction is going to be draw for that match. Draw. Wolfsburg 2, Frankfurt 2. And another game, Mönchengladbach, Stuttgart. Mönchengladbach has superiority against Stuttgart at home. They won versus Stuttgart 3-1 at home last season, and before the last season they got 2 victories in a row against Stuttgart at home by winning 3-1. And Mönchengladbach team lost against 3-2 Leverkusen in first match at home, and Mönchengladbach won versus Bochum 2-0 in second away game. They have 3 points. Stuttgart got a very bad start to season. They finished the Bundesliga on the 2nd spot last season. They are going to play in Champions League this season, but they stayed draw against Mainz 3-3 at home. They lost against Freiburg 3-1 in first away game. They have just 1 point. If either of the sides win this game, in my opinion, it's going to be Stuttgart. But I cannot rely on Stuttgart so much nowadays. Because of that, Mönchengladbach is in good situation now. Due to that, my dear friends, under these circumstances, my prediction is going to be draw for that match. Draw. Mönchengladbach 2, Stuttgart 2. And Leipzig Union Berlin. Leipzig is going to be at home. They have 6 points. They won first 2 games of Bundesliga. They won versus Bochum 1-0 at home. And again they won against 3-2 Leverkusen in second away game. It was so big victory for Leipzig team. They are on the 3rd spot now. And Union Berlin has 4 points. They won versus St. Pauli 1-0 at home. They stayed draw against Mainz 1-1 in first away game. But Leipzig won versus Union Berlin 2-0 at home last season. And Leipzig is better team than Union Berlin in every way. They will make the advantage of playing at home. They will win over against Union Berlin. Leipzig 2, Union Berlin 0 is my prediction for this game. And Hoffenheim Leverkusen. Last season Leverkusen won versus Hoffenheim 3-2 in away game. Hoffenheim has 3 points, my dear friends. At the same time, Leverkusen has 3 points. Hoffenheim won versus Holstein Kiel 3-2 in first match at home. But Hoffenheim team lost against 3-1 Frankfurt in second away game. Leverkusen team won versus Mönchengladbach 3-2 in first away game. But they lost against 3-2 Leipzig at home with same results. In my opinion, so hard clash is awaiting us, my dear friends, but just by 1 goal difference. In my opinion, Leverkusen will win over against Hoffenheim. Hoffenheim 2, Leverkusen 3 is my prediction for this game. Another game, Holstein Kiel, Bayern Munich. Holstein Kiel is going to be at home. They have no point in Bundesliga in the first 2 games. They lost against 2-0 Wolfsburg at home, and they lost against 3-2 Hoffenheim in first away game. Bayern Munich is on the second spot. They won first 2 games. They won against 3-2 Wolfsburg in first away game. They won versus Freiburg 2-0 in second match at home. And my dear friends, Bayern Munich is going to play for the title. They are way more better team than Holstein Kiel. Because of that, Bayern Munich will win over against Holstein Kiel. Holstein Kiel 1, Bayern Munich 3 is my prediction for this game. Augsburg, St. Pauli. Augsburg is going to be at home. They got a bad start to season. They have just 1 point. My dear friends, they stayed draw against Werder Bremen 2-2 in first match at home. They lost against Heidenheim 4-0 in second away game. It was so frustrated defeat for Augsburg team. And St. Pauli has no point. They couldn't score even a goal in the first 2 games of Bundesliga. They lost against 1-0 Union Berlin in away game. Again, they lost against 2-0 Heidenheim in first match at home. My dear friends, this game may end up in draw. So challenging and demanding game is awaiting us, my dear friends. Draw is possible, but by a little margin, just by one goal difference. In my opinion, Augsburg will make the advantage of playing at home, and they will win over against St. Pauli, and they will take all 3 points in this game. Augsburg 2, St. Pauli 1 is my prediction for this game. Mainz, Werder Bremen. This is the last match of the week, and Mainz is going to be at home. Mainz and Werder Bremen has 2 points. They got 2 successive draws in the first 2 games of Bundesliga. Mainz stayed draw against Union Berlin 1-1 in first match at home. Again, they stayed draw against Stuttgart 3-3 in second away game. Werder Bremen stayed draw against 0-0 Borussia Dortmund in second match at home. Again, they stayed draw against Augsburg 2-2 in first away game of Bundesliga. Last season, Werder Bremen won versus Mainz 1-0 in away game, my dear friends. Again, so challenging game is awaiting us. I cannot put forward one side for victory, either of the sides for victory. Because of that, again, my prediction is going to be draw for that match, my dear friends. Draw. Mainz 1, Werder Bremen 1. All my predictions like this match day 3 games of Bundesliga. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. You may write your comments down below. Please tap the like button. It makes me so glad. See you on my next videos, my dear friends. Bye.